Welcome back to the scene with your boy Rebel. Your boy Rebel is now officially back on the scene, and today we are dropping a brand new build video from a girl, Kate Bishop, aka the Archer, aka the Trickster, aka the Dark Slayer build. I want to give a big shout out to my boy Kahar. I want to give a big shout out to my boy Yardred Hearts. I'm going to be leaving links in the description below for their videos on their take and use of Kate Bishop because they do a way better job than I do. They got different stats effects, different things that they use. And Yardred Hearts, he explains things a lot better when it comes down to just basic maneuvers and percentages and overall just stats when it comes to Kate Bishop. But this your boy Rebel Scene, so of course I'm gonna do it my way. But I gotta spread the love, gotta share the support. So I will be leaving links in the description for those guys. But on to the main objective for today is the Kate Bishop, the Dark Slayer build. And I'm went with this costume right here. So we went with the nameplate of Supernatural Kate Bishop 001. Now, I know back in the day, if you check out my channel, check out my playlist, I have playlists for different things, OOT, raid, stuff like that. But if you check out my channel, I use this one for the Underworld build. And I realize a lot of people don't know who or what Underworld is. It's basically vampires versus werewolves, aka Lycans. It's a good little what I'm saying, mythos. Check it out. Underworld. They got like 5 movies. Blood Wars was the last one, if you don't know what it is. I'm rocking the Supernatural Avengers with the emote of Lookout. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get off into this build real quick. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Hit the sub button if you want to, and like the video if you want to as well. But like I say, links in the description below for this video and all the videos moving forward. Like I said, I'm changing up how I do things. So if I'm gonna say I'm gonna give support and show support, I'm gonna actually give support and show support. I'm gonna let y'all know where to find, where to go, and you go to their page. Also, like and subscribe to their channel as well. So today we are rocking with the Edge of Storm. I have not changed this piece because I've been to the raid, and for some reason, for those who know, leave a comment down below. If you don't know, if you do know, whatever case may be, I do not get anything good for Kate whatsoever. Like every time I go to the raid with Kate, I'm not getting anything good for melee. And the reason why is because I still want I really want a melee precision, intensity, or melee valor and proficiency piece, and I'm not getting it. So I keep upgrading this one, and it has a Tachyon Surge on it, so it's worth keeping. Of course, Shock is good with any of the status I do with my range. But I have the light combo finishers, heavy combo finishers, inflict shock damage with the Flauntless Tachyon Surge, 32.2% chance of melee critical attack. Grants the Tachyon Surge buff that increases all status effect damage and status meter build up by 50% while active. That is a lot of percentage. This piece right here, I will upgrade, but you see it has Valor, Might, Resilience, which I do want to get my resilience up a little bit. I don't mind doing that. If I can upgrade this and work out something different, then I might change up my range, which, well, I ain't gonna say might, but I will. This piece right here, it takes my Valor down too much, and I do use my Valor, but it has a Flauntless Tachyon Surge, so might use that as well in the future. Now we have the targeted protection arrowheads. Now this is the piece I've been rocking for the longest. I've been upgrading it, keep upgrading it. I do have the Tachyon protection arrowheads for Sonic, which is scatter shot. Most of these are scatter shot though. This is a scatter shot Hive Mind arrow. Got it from the Mega Hive Might Valor, but no precision on it, which is crazy because it's a precision gear piece. I have a shock that does scatter. I have cryo that does explosive and razor, scatter plasma, scatter gamma. So trying to mix up different status effects so far when it comes to this piece right here. But for the most part, I am still rocking with the targeted protection arrowheads, vibranium on the scatter shot, and I have a range critical chance, grants a defense buff that reduces incoming damage while active, precision and proficiency 73-72, with the lethal adapt buff gives me a damage buff when hitting enemies in their weak points. And it's a 38.9% chance. So there's a good chance I might be able to actually get that piece. I mean, get that perk working. Make sure you have proficiency on your builds. I've noticed with Kate, proficiency and range work good together. Might and Valor work good if you're using your Valor a lot, but proficiency definitely with Kate is good as well as intensity. Intensity is very important when it comes to Kate. That's that status meter. When you're adding a status to an enemy, how quick it goes up and how long it stays. So make sure you guys are checking that out. When it comes to scaling, So far as looking at your overall stats, you have your R3 for PlayStation 5 users, but you can see exactly what each gear piece does. So if you get a melee gear piece, you're looking at might, valor, and proficiency. That's what I was talking about. Your range, it goes precision, valor, proficiency, like I was talking about. Of course, you know that defense is resilience and resolve, and then your valor, of course, is resilience, valor, and intensity. So make sure you guys are paying attention to that. Next, we are rocking the Omega Guard. Now, I do have pieces down here, which is the Discord Guard Elite. That gives me the 25.0% negative damage reduction with any vibranium attacks. Decrease incoming damage by 5% for every active status effect on the enemy attacking you. While sending the Sonic Conduit buff to other heroes, the sender is less likely to be staggered. That's that granting ground. But I lose, yeah, I lose some resolve. And the resilience on here is 83, so I pick up some more armor, but I lose resolve. I might upgrade this piece, but with this one right here, I get the Omega Guard, proficiency, resolve, precision. I have the reflexive cosmic payload. So I get a cosmic payload missile, 44.3% parrying income attack launches a missile payload that does cosmic damage and increases the cosmic status meter on all nearby enemies. Not just that one, but all. The vital cosmic surge, 59% chance of reviving a teammate, grants a cosmic surge buff to both heroes involved, dealing damage while the buff is active, restores small amount of willpower and heroic energy. And the reactive cosmic payload, which is another missile, a 16.8% chance taking damage launches a missile payload that does cosmic damage and increases the cosmic status meter on all nearby enemies. Next, we have uh, look, check it out. Don't judge me. It's cool. Y'all know how I get with words. If you don't know, if you're new to the channel, if you keep watching to the end, make sure you pay attention on my build videos. I do a little display. I'm going back to doing that format instead of having a whole separate video. But y'all know I can't pronounce that P word, so we're gonna just put Provo charm. How about that? Yeah, that way. As valor precision, I would like might on here or some intensity. It'd be nice to have, but it has the surge enhancer, 20% increased damage and impact while quantum surge is active. Decoy effector, 10% duration of decoy increases the damage and effectiveness of the decoy, so that's good to have. Basically, increases the damage and effectiveness. So while the decoy is out, it does more damage, and it's a good little tactic when you're trying to get away from a group of enemies. I'll be showing that as well. Hopefully, I'll be showing that as well at the end of this video. The quantum precision, 20% increase in range damage during quantum overdrive. So hey, that's nice. So I got two 20% increases of damage, both in quantum overdrive and in quantum surge. I have this piece right here, which is a cosmic piece. I am going to actually upgrade this. So I'll be taking the loss on that 20% increased damage, but with cosmic attacks and having a scatter shot cosmic. I think it was, no, it wasn't scatter shot. I think I got rid of that one. I'm not sure, but I'll be upgrading this one and upgrading this one as well. I do like this one. Since I do have vibranium, I have to get a sonic piece. That's why I need to get a new melee piece for vibranium and then sonic, and I can use this one right here. So she's not done yet. This is probably about 75% done. So far is what I would like this build to be. But like I said, it's the halfway mark to roll to 175. So hey, I'm showcasing off what I have. And of course I have the same one right here. So I have two of the same pieces. It's valor precision, valor precision. So, this one's just higher. But I'm keeping this one just in case because can't find hardly any of these anymore anyway. So it is what it is. So far as my takedowns, haven't bought anything new. Triple threat coming through. Then I have the Don't Diss the Purple, which I like this one. It's nice. But I'll be getting some more one day. Might's at 58. This is a precision range build, so precision's at 438. Proficiency's at 155. That's 29.7% critical chance and a 34.3% perk chance. Valor's at 231. It was lower than that. I think last time I did a build video, it was 130 something, so it went up a lot. Resolve's at 141. Comfortable, but not where I want it to be. No armor with 86 intensity, which is 68.7% stun status meter damage. That's pretty good. It actually works better when I charge up my arrows, targeted enemy, and release them. They automatically get affected by whatever status I have on my arrow. So I'm working on basically shooting my arrows and already having that going. I have a 14.8% on the heroic ultimate charge, 31.3 on assault heroic rate charge, and 14.8 on the support heroic rate charge. Let's go ahead and get off into the skills real quick. Not gonna take up your time today, but I had to drop this video. You already know. Reset day, y'all, for those who don't know. So, make sure you check out the market. I can't wait to show off the Iron Man, Thor, and Hulk builds. Y'all gonna love those. I have the cover fire. The decoy rapidly fires 3 shots at the target before moving on to the next one, increasing total damage against the enemy. Like I say, that's pretty good. Triggering after image regenerates willpower for those who like to keep their intrinsic and health bars up. The afterglow is good. And the quantum field heroes standing near the decoy are granted the benefits of a shadow jacket ability, reduce incoming damage by 35%. So it's a different take. Like I said, I'll leave links in the description below on what you might want to work on. Probability matrix. The decoy will alternate between firing quantum arrows and charged quantum arrows, which detonate on impact, launching nearby enemies into the air. Now, triggering, I have a self-destruct one, and you also have the healing light. I choose to use this one because this is an assault range build. I have the singularity, which is it's a warp arrow, and it doesn't teleport, the wielder, which is me, but it draws them into an area, causing an explosion. Like I said, this is a good setup for people that are doing team assaults. If you have a Thor charging up a God Blast, and you pull them all in one area, he can take them out. If you have Black Panther, he's throwing a spear, the huge spear, not the 3-1, but the huge one. He can throw a spear, pin multiple enemies. I mean, it's different combinations you can use. But with this one right here, the teleporter for the raid, for those who don't know, little tip, if you want to get across on the left-hand side, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can use your ultimate heroic and basically dash all the way over there. That's what I was doing before I was, kind of a noob and didn't realize I can just use the teleporter, which is this. Get close enough to where you want to go, and your teammates can follow behind by using this skill right here. Make sure you have it unlocked as well. The Void Walker, store an additional charge warp arrow. There is a gear perk. Well, there was a gear perk out there that had an additional warp arrow, but I cannot find it anywhere. So if y'all find it, let me know in the comments below. We have the Quantum Scythe, which is, shout out to my boy LaaJune. I'll be leaving a link in the description below of a build that he has with the Getsa Gatenchu, aka Bleach, for all my anime watchers. I'll be leaving a link in the description below for that as well. But this move right here is devastating, especially on a melee build. When your melee is above 200 and you're doing this right here, you melt enemies, and that's the Getsa Gatenchu build. He basically focused on might and took it off of range. You would think it's based off of range, but it's actually a might, especially when you're actually attacking your characters. It still has some range to it because, as you see, it's a projectile, but definitely focus on might if you want to use that one. You have the Quantum Storm. I have not used this one. I don't know if they fixed it or not, but it's supposed to have been, each target you hit, they explode, as you see right there. But I hope they have. I haven't tested it out. It's kind of like a minigun, you know what I'm saying? So it's nice. Then you have the Quantum Pulse, where you dash the enemy and basically blink dash, they explode or whatever it is, what it is. Quantum magnifier damage from all quantum energy infused attacks is increased by 10% while quantum overdrive is active. So you already know I have that perk to give me 20% increased damage. Nice. Now we are going to go to the melee. So increase critical damage while juggling enemies in the air by 20%. Sometimes I'm in the air, so I have that ability on and I want to use that scythe technique, then I'll use that one. I have the competitive streak, increase the damage of all combo finishes by 15%. And then I have the half superhero technique. I have the half super. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my child. He was asking a question. Yo, yeah, this is real life. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But he was knocking on the door, letting me know my food was ready, since I don't eat meat. But anyway, yeah, I eat fish, vegetables, and fruit like that. I don't really don't eat meat. So been 3 years strong. So hey, to each his own. Have superhero. You have performer takedown, generates heroic orb. And you're also going to get a health orb anyway, so don't too much trip about that. True shot reduces speed when firing a scatter shot arrows, making it easier to hit a single target with multiple arrows. I've seen people use this one. The heavy draw, increase the damage impact when shooting enemy weak points with razor arrows. And then you have the increases stun damage of explosive arrows. Since I'm a scatter shot build, I use true shot. I have the increase the damage the fully charged scatter shot arrows deal by 5% for each mark on the target, so that's still good as well. And apply status. Archer's prowess is the ready and fire 2 additional arrows when using the scatter shot arrows. Then I have the quantum actuator, reduces the intrinsic energy cost of the blink jump and blink dash abilities by 15%. I have the Quantum Might, which is increasing the damage of all intrinsic attacks by 20%. I do use intrinsic, so it does help. I have the Quantum Capacitator 3, increasing the maximum amount of intrinsic quantum energy that can be held by 15%. So with Kate Bishop, intrinsic is very important because a lot of her attacks use intrinsic when it comes down to intrinsic base attacks on heroic or intrinsic base attacks on her. I guess you want to use like blink dash, certain things on the other skill tree, which is the specialty skill tree. You're going to want to use intrinsic, more intrinsic. So it definitely works out. We covered this one, yes, we did. So now we have the overcharge surge. Defeating enemies while overcharge adds to the buff duration by 1 second. And then overcharge precision boost increase the amount of overcharge meter energy gain for range critical attacks by 5%. And we have the precision overcharge range damage is increased by 10% while overcharged. More damage. The champion system, as you can see, it has increased dramatically. I'm actually on the 4th row as of right now, just in the tactical boost. But I'm working on all this right here has to get done, especially with what I want to do. So it's double XP weekend, and I have some consumables, so you know how that's gonna go. I normally don't record or play on the weekends because I like to be fair and share the TV and all those stuff, blah, blah, blah. But hey, it is what it is. But for the most part, I will be focusing on these areas right here, especially her health, because I can see now I'm going to have an issue with the build I'm trying to do and future builds with melee. But yeah, this is the Kate Bishop, aka Dark Slayer build. Like I say, I appreciate y'all stopping by. I'm sorry about the interruption from my child. He let me know it's time for me to eat. But hey, real life out here, man. Real people, real gamers. So if all else fails, know better, do better, be better. Thank y'all so much for being on the scene with your boy Rebel. Your boy Rebel now officially off the scene. Enjoy the gameplay, combat gameplay. Don't forget to check the description down below for links on other takes and builds on Kate Bishop. But this is my Kate Bishop. Holla at your boy. Deuces.